Hello and welcome again to our preparation for Easter. And this Holy Week we're looking at the different Gospels, and today I want to pick something from the Gospel of Luke. It's Luke 22 and 23, those chapters that have the Passion of the Lord. And I'd like to pick the Station of the Cross known as the Meeting of the Women in Jerusalem. This is in the 23rd chapter, and I'd like to read you just a small portion of this. A great crowd of people followed Jesus, including women, who beat their breasts and lamented over him. But Jesus turned to them and said, "Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me. Weep for yourselves and for your children. The days are coming when they will say, 'Happy are the sterile, and the wombs that never bore, the breasts that never nursed.' They will even say to the mountains, 'Fall on us,' and to the hills, 'Cover us.' And if they do these things in the greenwood, what will happen in the dry?" So Jesus is speaking about the missed opportunity for all the people in Jerusalem who, when their Messiah came, they ignored him, or some of the leaders turned on him. It's really a lesson about spiritual preparation. So you can look at the rest of Luke 22 and 23 and look at each of the characters in there. Were they prepared for the passion of the Lord? Were they prepared to be a witness? Were they prepared to pursue justice, or were they not ready for that? And it's also a good time to then look back on ourselves. Were we prepared? Let me pull an example out of real life. Let's say you were in New York City now and you had a fever maybe yesterday, and it's a bad fever, and you know that you probably do have this virus. So you try to find a hospital that can take you in, and it's chaotic, and you don't even know what kind of care you'll get because of maybe the long lines. Do you have a time to get more spiritually prepared? No, probably not. You go into that situation, maybe right even up to the gates of death, with the spiritual preparation that you already have. No time to make amends with friends or your spouse. No time to undo sins or make a confession, maybe even. So the Lord warned us about this, that much of life would be this way. We have to be prepared. So as you study Luke 22 and 23, look for that message of preparedness. And also the women were asked to pray for their children. Are we preparing the next generation? Do we facilitate their learning in faith? Do we witness to them? That's something that Jesus charges us all with. So make the most of the preparation, Luke 22 and 23, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow. God bless.